Alright guys, so we have finally returned from our little visa run to India, and now we're back in Bangkok, Thailand. We got a weekend here before we head off down south to the islands, so I think today we're just going to go around and explore some cafes, but we got the whole weekend here, so we're going to hit night markets, cafes, you name it. We're going to find out everything we can get into in 48 hours in Bangkok. Now we've been here before, so there's some things like Terminal 21 and the big malls, we probably won't do that. But the weather's great. We found some night markets we want to hit that we haven't tried before. And today we're going to check out cafes. And I think right now we're going to start with our first one. We're going to try to stick to a theme today with the cafes of all animal ones, right? Yep. So we're going to go ahead today and make some furry new friends. Before we go on inside this first cafe though, if you could hit that subscribe button, we would really, really love it and appreciate it. So thanks in advance. You ready? Ready. All right, let's go find this cafe. All right, guys, this is our first stop today at the little Den Café. It looks pretty crowded in there.
Yeah.
All right, look what they got. Prairie dogs, meerkats, raccoons, foxes, rabbits, bush babies, bamboo rats, and chinchillas. And the prices are 299 baht, which is about $9, I guess. $10, and then you got 345, so that's I guess about $12 for package 2. What's the difference in the packages? Oh, the treats you get, I guess. All right, we're gonna head on in. We'll pick a package and we'll see you guys on the inside. All right, so we got our food. We got our little slippers for our feet here. We got special socks, and we got one trying to skate waiting for us to come in here. You ready?
Ready.
All right, go ahead. I'm following you in. You got an escapee? Okay guys, so that was Little Den Cafe, and like I said, it was $24 for the two of us to get in. You should make a reservation. It says on the front that you need to, and when we got here she asked if we had one. We didn't, so they squeezed us in. They were like, oh, well, this session just started, so if you want to jump in, you can, which was fine. We missed like 15 minutes of the session, but there was plenty of time in there. An hour was more than enough time with those little pain in the asses. But it was pretty cool, right? It was all right.
Yeah, I've never seen a prairie dog or a meerkat, and I think the foxes
and the chinchilla was cool to hold. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely saw some animals I wouldn't see on any other else. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thumbs up for the first one.
Yeah. Now the next
number 2.
one. Yeah.
What's this next one?
Something we see pretty regular.
Oh, one thing I will add is it's false advertising. They call it a cafe, but you don't get to eat anything. I came here thinking we were going to eat with the animals, so this animal's getting hungry.
I think the next one may have cake and coffee. So
she better
both get satisfied.
But it better be for the humans. All right, we'll see you guys there in a minute, because I don't think it's too far from here. All right. Cafe number 2. This one is called the Big Dog Cafe. Oh, I can hear the madness. You hear all that barking already? Oh, look at that statue. Damn. Hello.
Welcome to Big Dog.
Thank you so much. Hello, Fluffy. Alright guys, so this one here cost about $30 for 2 people with the package we chose, which was all 3 rooms and the cake and the drink. So it's a little pricey, especially if you're going to do 2 or 3 cafes in a day. It's going to add up a little bit. But we did like this one. The small dogs were a lot of fun. The big dogs were really interesting. They had the wolves. Those are pretty cool.
My favorite part, I think.
And then if you just need a coma nap, they had the cat room, but that was a waste pretty much. It was just 2 cats awake and 3 sleeping. So overall, pretty good experience. I like this one better than the rats that we did before. Those were just, they were fun for like 5 minutes, and it's like, all right, these guys are just getting annoying now. At least the dogs have personalities to them. So what do you think?
Yeah, I like this one. Same. The little rats. I didn't like that they were trying to like burrow into our clothes. I know that's just their instinct, but I like a dog way better than I like a little rodent like that.
Yeah. So that's it for this one. We will see you at the next one. All right, so now we are at L7. This is our 3rd cafe for the day, and we're gonna head on in here and see what we can find. Looks like we got food, so that's a good start. Okay, so that stop there at L7 cost us, what was that, about $800 altogether, so that's $25. So again, it's about the same thing as the other cafes. Unfortunately, a little tiger cub was asleep, so he wasn't too much fun. But that little, I don't know, if it was a monkey, a sugar glider, a spider monkey, or whatever it was, he was pretty damn cool to hold on to. Tiny little head and nice and furry, but so that was an interesting stop. All right, so we just finished up at our third cafe for the day. Plus, she had a doctor's appointment this morning and got some cupping done. So it's been a really busy day. I think we're gonna call it quits for a little while, head back to the room, take a shower, and continue with this 48 hours in Bangkok tonight once the sun goes down. You don't want to miss that, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we have spent a busy day. We got a lot of steps under our belts today. So now we're walking down Sukhumvit Road, and we are gonna try to find some food. We heard there was a taco place down here, and I think I saw it this morning when I was walking around. So I'm gonna try to retrace my steps and get back there and get us some tacos to check out the scene tonight. Tacos, it says. I found it. All right, guys, so we have ordered a surfboard full of tacos. We got 10 different types of tacos here, and well, let's hope we can finish all this. All right, that was absolutely delicious. I will highly recommend eating a surfboard full of tacos. All right, now our next stop is, I think we're gonna head over to Nana Plaza and just walk around there for a few minutes and end our night there. No. Okay. Well, we got denied over there as soon as they saw the camera. I wasn't ready for that. I thought anybody could go in there with a camera, but all right, we'll walk around a little bit more. All right, guys, so we have one more stop to make before we head into the hotel room, and that is 7-Eleven. You can't end the night in Thailand without your mandatory stop at a 7-Eleven. So we're gonna go in here, get some drinks, maybe a snack, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 2 of our 48 hours in Bangkok. Now, this morning, we're getting a little bit late start. We slept in a little bit, but now we're gonna head on over and hit one more cafe on our animal-themed cafe hunt for you guys. So, first stop is to catch a BTS and head across town on the SkyTrain. And we are gonna go to the Little Zoo Garden now. I think they got a bigger selection of animals in here than any of the other ones we've went to so far, but let's go find out. Oh, these are real. These are real. I thought they were statues when we walked up. So before we head in, that one was 450 baht each, so it came out to like $30 to get in here for 2 people. So just like the other cafes, you're gonna pay a good price to get in, but you do get a little snack, a cookie, and you get a drink also. So unlimited time is the package we got, and she got these 2 little baskets here, which we got some grass for the animals and a cookie for this animal. All right, oh, here we go, look it. All right, drinks procured, and now we're out. Let's go see the beasts. We'll shut the door. You guys gonna behave? Hey, they got my basket.
They stole all your grass.
Actually, you can put it to them one by one.
Yo, he came and took it, I didn't see it. You greedy pig, yeah? Alright, so aside of these big boys over here, and that is one giant one right there, we also got some turtles over here. We got a little turtle hanging out. And then we got...
They are liver rats and nutria.
Nutria?
Nutria, yeah.
We got a nutria coming after me here.
But
check him out, he's got web feet like a duck.
Nutria, they live to eat a long plastic.
He's got web feet, he's got regular hands up front.
Like this.
So the capybaras will eat out of our hand, and the nutria will eat out of our hands. And then we got ducks coming over here, we got a turtle over here, and we got some ugly ass chickens over here just chilling in front of a fan. All right, little friend, you're just gonna keep pestering until I give you something to chew on, huh? There you go. There you go. All right, guys, so that was a pretty interesting cafe. And let's see, now our mission is I think we're gonna head back to our hotel room now, hang out in the pool for a little while, because the sun is blazing today. I think it's supposed to be 96 degrees, right? Something like that. So,
Yeah, 98.
yeah, 98 or something. So we're gonna head home, jump in the pool for a little while, cool down, and then our mission for the rest of this video is to take you guys over and explore Bangkok's Chinatown for the night market tonight. And along the way, our goal, sorry about that. If you followed along last time we went over that area, we found shark fin soup, but today we're gonna try to find bird's nest soup. So, we'll see you guys after a dip in the pool. Alright guys, we had to make a stop. We found this lovely little local restaurant with mom and pop shop here, and we saw that they had the pork wonton soup. Well, actually it was just wonton soup. We had them add the pork. And then I got myself some barbecued pork with rice, and it just looks so local and delicious. Of course it comes with the broth that you always get. So we are going to enjoy this local dish, which is 50 baht and 50 baht. So that's a total of 100 baht, which is $3 for what?
We're also underneath of the highway right now.
Yeah, we are directly under the BTS in the shade, so it's nice and cool down here. Oh guys, we got cashew nuts, peppers, we got green peppers, we got the fish sauce pepper, and it doesn't need any of it. It's just so delicious. So let me try a wonton from your bowl. Oh, are they?
Yeah.
All right, trust me guys, those wontons are gonna be delicious. So we'll see you guys after lunch. Okay, thank you so much. Aroy ma, that's what she was saying. Very delicious, we were telling her. That's because we just paid $3 for lunch, and we were both so satisfied and stuff. How was your lunch under the BTS? Delicious.
A 5-star.
No doubt. All right, let's continue on our journey to the pool. All right, guys, so that BTS ride changed our plans once again. Now we've decided that we're gonna head back over towards the hotel room, but part of the reason we came to Bangkok this weekend before heading down to the islands was just to get a few things taken care of. So yesterday she went and got that cupping done in the morning, and now today she's gonna go get a haircut and some other girly stuff done, and I'm gonna go down the street here and harvest myself one of the local Thai bananas, the blazing bananas, while she's doing that. So time for a quick little break, then we'll end up at the swimming pool, and we'll see you guys for a feast tonight. So part of our 48 hours here in Bangkok. All right, check it out. We've got ourselves a costume change and a haircut, and now we're gonna head on across the street into little Chinatown area and try to find some food over here. I have got the serious munchies. I am so hungry. Let's see if we can't get across here. All right, guys, so this one's for you. You know we like to try our bizarre foods, and every time we've come to Bangkok, we have talked about trying bird's nest soup, and we just haven't tried it. If you see down the road, they got shark's fin. You've seen that in one of our videos. I mean, we've tried pretty much a lot of the crazy stuff, but here we go now. We're gonna do the bird's nest. So it went up from 500, 800, 1,000. So we went with the 500 because we know we ain't gonna eat this whole dish. This is a taste and run, right?
Yeah, it's bizarre, I think.
Actually, that's where I saw this for the first time ever, was on Bizarre Foods, like many years ago. It was like Andrew Zimmer's first episode, and wow, that's a long time to be wanting to try something. All right, guys, so here we are. We've got our bird's nest soup with us. Let's give it a smell test first and see. Really no smell to it. I don't even smell any spices or nothing to it. It looks very gelatinous, and it's got all kinds of little, I don't know what's inside of it. What do you think they are?
I don't want to question it too much.
All right, this is whatever was left in the bird's nest.
It looked like cabbage as he sucked it up.
Alright, it's simply going to be a texture thing and not thinking about what you're eating because the flavor is very, very mild, almost like a corn flavor. And the texture's not as gelatinous as it looks. She's going to be like, hell no, like the little gritty things, it's gritty.
Am I? Oh boy.
Flavor-wise, oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Just don't think about it being bird puke, you know?
No, just before I take my bite.
Yum. Yummy, yummy. It's not bad. You'll like it. You'll love the flavor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
like
try again.
it's like cream of wheat, like that texture, right? That
All right, Andrew Zimmer, you always say try it twice, so here goes. I got a whole bunch of nest and everything in there.
And it's funny because they gave us honey too, and I was thinking, what am I gonna do with this honey? And I could see that as being like a morning dish where you add honey to it and sweeten it up, and it's a very reminds me of see all this.
I don't know what kind of medicinal value this is. You know,
They say it's really good.
yeah, it's supposed to be really good for you. As far as flavor goes, it's not that bad. And if I wasn't afraid of what it's gonna do to my stomach, maybe I'd probably just down the whole thing. It's not offensive in any way.
Oh, and these things that they gave us
Yes.
are a little sweet. They're not really overly sweet.
No. Well. All right. So what do you rate it on a 1 to 10? Would you ever order it again, or
I
are you
gotta
gonna
do it my
finish this
second
bowl?
bite. I want to do my second bite.
As far as I go, it is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's actually almost enjoyable. I think if you threw a little chicken in here or something that would interest me, I would
I'm gonna try
probably
with
be
this
going
honey.
for it. But yeah, it's not that bad actually.
If he is not going to eat anymore, I'm going to add all of that honey because that made it.
Did it?
It made it nostalgic almost. I hate
Let me
to say
see.
that. I have to add it to the bite that you take, but I'll add it all if you want.
No, you can add it in if you want. I
Here.
don't care. I'm done.
Go ahead.
All right, let me try it with a little honey.
That's where it's at.
I mean, it didn't really change it too much for me. It did make it a little. I said it was bland. That makes it a little more enjoyable, I guess. But hey, I'm gonna give this like a not a bizarre food thing. This is actually, you know, I've eaten shit that was strange. This isn't
bad.
This isn't terrible. I think if we saw what was actually in it and knew, it might freak us out a little bit. But especially when we realized that we didn't get the highest quality, we got the lowest quality one that they had. So
We
maybe
didn't get the lowest quality.
we got the
the
5.
medium. Yeah, it's 3, 5.
No, 3 is the
10,
smaller
12.
size dish, I think.
Oh.
So I think the higher quality might have had less nest and ooey gooeys in it, but still, we did it. I'm impressed. You impressed?
Yeah, definitely surprised me.
All right, guys. So interestingly, our fruit juices were twice as much here as when we get them in Pattaya, but the banana roti was only 10 baht more, which is pretty much we paid for the egg here. We don't pay for the egg there. So let's give it a try. What do you think?
It's hot.
Oh,
Piping hot.
yep, a little bit piping hot, but oh, it's so crispy and good. Now our guy in Pattaya, he's a little more generous with the chocolate, but he knows us. But yep, this is delicious. Just what I expected.
Our favorite go-to.
It's our go-to.
I'm gonna let mine cool down, and then I'll drink it. Because that one bite was hot.
I'm gonna let mine cool down in my belly. All right, while this cools down, let's wrap this up then. So guys, if you stuck around through this whole video, we really appreciate it. This is our life here in Bangkok. We only had a weekend before we head to our next destination, but we got a lot in. We got doctor's appointments, we got haircuts, we got 4 cafes, we got night market, we did some swimming in the pool. We probably would have got more done, but we got up blazing bananas, and that slows us down a little sometimes, but we ate tons of food, and we had such a good time showing you guys all this. So if you stuck around till the end, wow, you guys are our favorites. We love you guys. So give us a thumbs up, subscribe. There's plenty more to come. See you guys soon. Woo.